Kool-Aid. Start with Nick Kelly.
Hey, Kool-Aid, how would you assess the preparation that you guys had last week in terms of energy and practice?
I feel like we could have been better in practice, preparing and just working together as a defense, communicating on the back end, making sure everybody has the right adjustments. And, I feel like guys, even include me, can ask questions to coaches, ask questions to players just to make sure that we better understand what we have going on.
Mike Roda.
So what were some of the factors that led to the explosive plays that Texas had down the field?
I feel like those guys did a good job of what they was doing and how they attacked us. I feel like they attacked us very well. I feel like a lot of it played a part of us, like I was saying, just knowing what we're doing and communicating and being on the same page.
Up front, Tony.
How difficult is it to kind of get your coverage schemes when a team's moving in tempo, and then what do you do on the field to kind of make sure everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing and spots everything within whatever the 5 seconds you guys have?
When the team's moving quick, it's just we have to make sure that we get the call and make sure that everybody gets the call so we can all play on one accord. I mean, we practice very fast, so it's not nothing that we're just not used to at all. We have periods where we just make sure that we're going very, very fast in case the team come out and do that. So we just have to make sure that we get the call and everybody's on the same page.
Matt.
When there's Alabama football alums after the game going on social media and criticizing the current team, do you guys notice that at all, and does it motivate you in any way?
Me personally, I'm not really big into reading social media or seeing what other people post. I mean, after a game like that, me personally, I haven't even really been on social media to see what's the media been saying and what people been saying about us, what former players been saying about us. Because to be honest, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, the game is over with, and all we can do is learn from our mistakes and move forward about it, and just acknowledge our mistakes, go over it with coach, and just move on and be a better team.
Charlie.
How much do you see the front seven, especially the edge guys, being motivated after kind of laying a few second years of sacks this week?
I feel like those guys, like, they're gonna come out and do their thing this week. I feel like I've heard those guys talking about that in the locker room and how they want to be more aggressive as a DN or outside linebacker, or whatever you want to call it. But I feel like those guys they feel some type of way and it's motivated them in a big way to want to apply more pressure.
In the back of the Kyle.
Hey, Kool-Aid. From a leadership standpoint, no team has ever lost a national title in week 2. No team has ever won the national title in week 2. What are you telling your guys now as a leader in that room to get back to focus and kind of, the future is now, as Coach Saban said yesterday?
Like you just said, the future is now. I mean, like you said, no one's ever won a national championship in week 2 or lost it. So I feel like we have to come together and make sure that we got everything together. And the season is still ahead of us. SEC players still ahead. We still have opportunities to do exactly what we want to still do as a team. So, like you guys said, week 2. I mean, it's a big game, and it's a game and all. It's a game that we definitely want to win, but you don't win a national championship or lose it.
Jody.
I know Texas is a team that does a lot of pre-snap motion. What kind of challenges does that present for the secondary?
With the team doing a lot of pre-snap motions and motioning, we just have to make sure that we all on the court, communicating ahead of time before the motion even happens, make sure that we all know what we're doing as a team, as a unit, as a back end.
Katie.
As someone who goes against him in practice, what have you kind of seen from Kobe Prentice as he's in his second year of the program and kind of growing in the offense?
I feel like Kobe Prentice is a guy who likes to compete. I kind of, him and Isaiah Bunn, I kind of been on them since they were freshmen, just talking to them and trying to help them guys improve as players because I see the talent that they have. So guys like Kobe, I feel like work very hard, ask me questions about like how you was able to guard that route, what could I do better? So guys who even cared enough to know or care enough to ask a question about what he did wrong in his route, asking the DB that's very ahead.
Mike Roda.
So how much of a transition period has there been going from having Pete on the sideline last year with some of the calls to having Kevin Steele in the box and different coaches making the calls on the field?
I feel like it's not big of a change, with having the coach in the box and having the coach on the field. I mean, it's kind of the same, just want to get the call and execute the call.
Tony?
Alright, Kobe didn't answer this, so I'm gonna give it to you. You've seen a lot of Alabama receiving cores. Is this the fastest from top to bottom? And also, who's the fastest player that you've gone against in the unit for receivers?
Well, I can't really speak on the guys who was here before me. I mean, I don't know how fast those guys were. I mean, I never got a chance to guard them. So, but the guys we have here is a lot of speed in the receiver room. I feel like a lot of those guys are fast and can stretch the field. The two that hit my head when we talking about speed is Jermaine Bird and Isaiah Bun. I don't know which one of them I would say the fastest, but both of those guys are definitely moving.
Anything else? Awesome. Thank you, Cooley.